third base at another main, or third gas at another main, right? Because it's got the normal ramp. What about the natural? Natural seems a little bit, or it seems pretty easy to mutaharass. You got that nice cliff behind it, right? But otherwise, yeah, I mean, it's pretty normal map, right?
It is. Now, the crazy thing is, I've noticed in every game we've casted today, all of the colors have been surprisingly similar. Is this like a rig thing to make it harder? Like, it's orange versus red. We've had green versus teal. I think we had blue versus teal as well, and it's like it's just picking all the similar colors just to be perfectly sure. But we are seeing a very quick SUV move out. You can actually make a link type wall here, so Terra's going to make good use of that.
I'm surprised he doesn't 8-racks since you can make the wall like that. 8-racks is super good in those positions. I guess since his cross map, it's maybe better that he didn't. But yeah, like I guess we're casting on hard mode today, Kicks. Gonna make sure we can't catch anything interesting in the game at all. By the way, random note that I've been wanting to say for like the entire tournament, I keep forgetting. Did you know that behind the cliff on La Mancha, there's enough space to drop a ghost there, and you can actually nuke Zerg from behind that?
I didn't know you could do it on this map, but I know you can do it on Circuit Breaker. I saw Flash do that against the Protoss multiple times in a single game, which was kind of funny, but I must admit I felt kind of bad for the Protoss player.
See, the reason I say that is because many years ago there was a foreigner all-star team versus a Korean team in some team league. It was an all-kill format, and Michael actually came out in game number 1. He actually beat Dr. K, who is the former SKT coach, the Protoss. And then in game 2, it was on this map, and he died because he didn't know that the ghost could land there, and he couldn't reach it, and he got nuked. I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
That is pretty cool. Dr. K, one of the best coaches from Pro League, of course, being SKT, who were best KT. Yeah, we do have the spawning pool coming up after the 12th hatch here from eOnzerg. Both of them will eventually get to scout each other. They both scout each other, actually second, of course. They did go away, but eOnzerg isn't going to really be able to do too much aggression here. Really good use of that wall.
Nice. Oh wait, looks like I might have misremembered. Might have been Zeke doing that. Oh, so did Michael actually lose? Oh, he dropped a Templar behind, not a Ghost. Apparently, I just completely misremembered what the heck happened there. But basically, a unit could get dropped behind that natural. All right, we did it. Figured it out, guys.
I'm trying to work out, maybe that was in the original version of La Mancha, because I can't figure out. I could guess a Ghost would be able to fit there, but I don't know where you'd fit a Templar in that gap. Maybe they removed it from the map. I'm not too sure.
Yep. Good. Yeah, that actually makes more sense to me now that I think about it. So Zeke took out Dr. K on Neo Aztec, wasn't it? That was like a crazy game, very long game. Anyway, let's go back to this game. Sorry, I've completely created a tangent in the chat. We're watching this SCV get killed off in the main base. Oh no, so he's actually gonna sneak around. I mean, he's seen the third hatch, so he knows exactly what's going on anyway. And we kind of have a precautionary sunken at the front as well, since eOnzerg wasn't really able to get in here and see what was going on in the Terran base, but it is. Oh, wait a minute! I was gonna say
it's a 1-1-1.
It's actually a factory.
Yep, it's gonna be a 1-1-1. He did actually go for 1 racks fast expand into this, so it's gonna be a little bit stronger economically. Although that will of course delay any vultures and wraiths if they are coming out. But I know Terra, much like a lot of the foreign Terrans at the moment, actually picking up the 1-1-1 as a build they like doing. So that's kind of happy for me, considering I do love that build. So
yep, and you can tell us all about it, including how it's gonna fare against the Tidulous Den from eOnzerg. Do you think this is a precautionary den, or he's actually going lurkers?
I think it's likely going to be a precautionary den, because he hasn't scouted what Terra's doing. You can only really assume a factory and a starport when you can't see anything in the Terran base, and of course he sees the barracks isn't producing any marines, so that's probably the biggest tell here. And he would be correct, there is a starport coming along the way. Now, is eOnzerg going to react to this properly? Because some Zergs actually overbuild Hydralisks to defend against like a possible 2-port that may not be coming.
Yep. Guess we shall see here. He's actually hasn't made a Spire with that lair finished. Chasing one SCV around the top side, gonna take it down. But I think it's gonna be legit lurkers here, Kicks, and we're gonna have to see what Terra does in response. I'm actually looking for the academy. Where is he not getting an academy? So he's not gonna have scans. He's not gonna know what's coming here from eOnzerg, and that could be pretty bad for him.
Yeah, the good thing is for him that, a little bit of miss micro, they're actually taking half health off of that vulture. He needs to make sure he keeps that alive, but we do have the science facility and the engineering bay coming down. You don't get the academy that quickly. You do need to get the engineering bay and science facility up a little bit quicker just to make sure you don't die to mutalisks.
Yeah.
Any possible lurker bust will come a little bit later, and this vulture should be able to deal with this.
Wait, what is this second factory though?
He's going mech. Pretty cool. Don't often see this in TVZ recently, but mech is still a strong build. The one problem you do have is, of course, you give up all early game map control, and you do have to just basically defend the whole game, but could work out here. eOnzerg probably won't have as much practice against this, so it's all good. We do see the lurkers morphing in the main as well, so not really being aggressive with them either.
Man, the Vulture gets caught though by some Zerglings. Terror kind of messing up on his micro a little bit, and look at this, Terror preparing for Mutalisks because he did not scan the Zerg's base. His academy is only just halfway finished now, and that was a nice spot to morph all the lurkers because it was in between the bases. If there was a scan on the main and the natural, for example, he wouldn't actually see the morphing lurkers. We do see the Spire on the way now as well to follow up. Of course, generally you still want to get that so you can get Scourge and whatnot to take down dropships and science vessels, but I feel like Terra could potentially die here. He hasn't even started a comp set, but he does have his first science vessel in his main base, but there's basically no units, only one tank and one bunker. I think Terra's just gonna die.
He may be able to hold this as long as he repairs the bunker quick enough, but these lurkers are directly on top of the wall. Is going to go down immediately. And yeah, this is definitely going to be, unfortunately, a very quick loss, I think, for Terra. He's going to have to pull his SUVs, but they're all stuck. This is one of the things that Artosis was talking about in the WEGL, about how well Flash moves his workers. But he's going to have to hold with a miracle here. He has the tank on the high ground, has killed 5 Lings, but these lurkers are marching in, and I don't think there's anything Terra can do. A Goliath does come out, and a Radiate goes down. But unfortunately, I don't think this is going to be good enough.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can't really block lurkers with SCV. It doesn't really work that way. I think the Zerg will be happy for you to try that. And now the 3 lurkers getting in range of the siege tank. Repair is not going to work, and Terror is completely dead. GG. And I'm a little bit sad we didn't even get to see what Terror's build was going to look like, but that's what happens when you don't build the academy and you just blind counter or blindly expect mutas. You just die to lurkers.
Yeah, I guess maybe he was working on the assumption that Eon was going to go mutas, because very rarely do you actually see Eon open lurkers in ZVT, so maybe trying to out-mind game himself, giving himself a bit of a disadvantage from the beginning. I think what he probably would have done is actually gone into 2 Factory Goliath from there, so...
But Eon's been doing lurker more and more. A lot of Zergs are mixing in lurkers nowadays. Like, I almost feel like I'm seeing 50-50 between lurker and muta games now in TVZ. So you really cannot just prepare only for mutas anymore, I feel.
Yeah, it's definitely a risky play to make. I guess it's one of the things that if you do it and it works, then you've done a great job, but if you fail, you lose like that, and in a tournament that cannot feel very good. It looks like we do have some codes again, guys. My overlay has updated. So do please go to Matarino and pop that in for the $1 donation. That would be much appreciated. But up in the 12 o'clock position, we do have SK's Terror spawning in the white on Icarus.
And at the left side is the teal Zerg. It will be eOnzerg. And just now I glanced over at your stream for the new code, and for a second I thought it said WYJDZ, and I was like, huh, interesting.
The meme code.
Yep. But it is not to be, alas. Dude, man, if I had a car, I'd definitely get a license plate that was the WYJDZ.
Oh, J-Dung,
I keep saying Zay, because it rhymes. Zay is not a thing. Zed, Z. Ah. Alright, sorry. I'm done. Rant over.
Okay, I just need to quickly update the positions on my overlay, and then we should be good to go. Yeah, we don't see anything, as far as I can tell from the minimap, I can't see anything too crazy going on right now. So it looks all good. We do actually have the supply depot coming up, so no 8 racks coming out from Terra here. And strangely, eOnzerg not scouting towards the natural will actually find Terra first, so pretty lucky by him.
Yep, pretty nice. And we'll have to see. Now, I was thinking, Terra went down 0-1 against Lancer, right? And came back 2-1. So, guys, it's not over yet. I saw people writing off Terra in this matchup. But I have faith. I have faith in the Terran hero.
We do have an overpull though coming up from eOnzerg. No 12 hatch this game. Looking to be a little bit more aggressive.
Interesting. Oh, but we have a fast gas from Terror. Wait, Scan said Terror should do the 1-1 build. Is this the 1-1 build? 1-1-1 build?
Yeah, I guess the one problem that Terra definitely did have is when you go for 1-1-1, you kind of do not want to skip your gas. Like 1 Rax FE and Starport delays everything too much, I feel. Like if you go for Factory Expand into Starport, you can get the Wraith and actually do some harass with it. Or you can get the vessels a little bit quicker, but you do have the vultures as well to put the Zerg on the back foot a little bit, force the sunken, and yeah, it does help. Looks like Scan is saying Terra probably didn't learn his 1-1-1, so looks like it's going to be a bit different. We do have eOnzerg expanding on 12 supply as normal.
Yeah, he's going for 2-hatch build though. We'll see if Terra can hold this off. We'll see whether it is 2-hatch mutas or lurkers.
And
like I said, I've been
factory.
seeing an increased lurker play recently, but interesting, 2 guys on the gas here for Terror.
There indeed, it looks like he is going to be going for that fast expansion. No, he's put another guy on gas. He does now have enough minerals to build the Starport, but no, it's actually going to be a 2-fact here. But he only has 2 Marines to hold off against these Lings. He's not scouted them. Oh no, this could be a very quick game. He needs to pull his SCVs immediately or he could just die. Oh dear, this is not good.
Oh my god. Guys, this is why eOnzerg has been waiting here in the semi-final for the last 2 hours, because all of his games just look like this. Oh man, rip Terror.
Terra should be okay. He may not lose that many SCVs here. He's only lost 1 so far. And of course he will have a Vulture up, which will deal with these Lings. He just needs to make sure he controls this properly. Only 2 SCVs lost. A 3rd one does look like it's going to go down. But Terra did a pretty good job holding on to that. And he has scouted.
He lost like 4 or 5, because he only has 10 on minerals right now, and he lost a ton of mining time from that. But, I mean, he's not dead, technically, but the 2-fact has been scouted, though.
It has. The main thing is he does know there's a 2-hatch build, so if he actually blind counters with an armory, he should be in a good position. It is 2-hatch muta this time, and it looks like eOnzerg is doing the more all-in style. He has added another drone at the natural, but it's not going to be much. There's only 1 sunken here. If he gets enough vultures, he can actually just run by this, and Eon has nothing to defend in his main base.
I bet Terra's gonna wait for speed. He's gonna try the run by, and Eon's gonna block with like 2 evos, and Terra's just gonna instantly lose. It's gonna happen, Kicks.
We see the armory though. He is blind countering mutas, and 2 Factory Goliath is actually a build Fantasy used quite a lot when you face two hatchery mutalisks even. It's a bit of a strange situation though for Terra. He's going to be in a very awkward place where he can't really take an expansion, and while Goliaths are pretty... They're okay, they stop you dying from mutalisks, they're not realistically all that good. And Terra's going to find himself on the back foot. This 2-hatch muta style was created in a way to actually counter mech styles, so actually going up to 3 factory on 1 base. He is going 3 factory Goliath all in sale.
Yep, I was gonna say, Kicks, how do you feel about that 3rd factory? Looks like some more stuff spinning in that machine shop. Gonna get that Goliath range up to deal with the mutalisks, and it looks like, actually, wait, a pair of Scourge have been made by Terra. I guess Terra might assume that, I don't know what he's gonna assume. I was gonna say he might, I was gonna say this like would make sense if he saw Starport and he can use that to Scourge Valkyries, but I thought he saw the 2 factories. Did he not actually see it? Maybe, oh no, he didn't see it because he ran all along the bottom of the base and then behind the minerals, so I don't think he actually saw the 2-pack. Now 2 Vultures running into the back, they're gonna kill some Zerglings, they're gonna kill some of these drones, and Terra might actually have a chance here. The Mutalisks now in the base, where are the Goliaths? The first 2 Goliaths do come out, the Mutalisks are killing off the SCVs. The Scourge are actually completely useless right here. I think he might need to repair the Goliaths. The first Goliath falls.
He's going to have another 3 Goliaths very shortly, but he's going to take a lot of SCV damage here. He didn't build the engineering bay, and GG! Terra goes out at an incredibly fast 2-0.